Agyenkwa Basun from Super Duper Television, Agyenkwa Television, but as soon say Yatanas near the Agyenkwa Express News. No, Yadi Babasum came in Tabakacha say testy Anka Santin and then you know Shamano. O Baba Tinsam and Sons Baba to Mamma yourself. Agyenkwa Television Shamaki soon will feel mountain to Biano one for Fijian Patias in the tin somewhere else or and not funny Yatanas no. Let us say Baba some absolutely. Naka Sawanabati and Mu and Sam in ye.
Yadoboko akopum ewo oye omanpanyi na kachi oye nana adudankwa ekufu adu den sembi atugode ECOWAS ekunu momos na wonya standby force bia obokun etia oye abantugu a okodo ewo oye ECOWAS oye countries nimu
Saso ena mampani dada John Dramani Muhammad said in Sembia watu abwantina no ekwadiama isi ose akomia so mo adede nto mpege omu na omu ye omu adwumeye
Yadoboko akopum ewo oye emrasha bagofie na yedi udu mrasha bagofie a opanyinpa ndende okujeto abrakwa anyi oye kojo oponkroma de abwenye dendenden ofa oye akosombo dam spillage a okodo ema ode oha kasepa debre oye mepe adeshedom no
Saso ena eya General Secretary adma NPP amanye ko na ndi Jones Justin Kodron so de Sembia watu abwantina na efa betu ye die ni wobate mu nsam el kasebo no emu
Yadoboko akopum ewo oye gomua dasum eho ena oye nimpa ebieni bi akowia oye moto ema wesu na abo owie no nsusu wazija atunumu wa ahwe no dwerebe
Emma himo amwa eye ekunfi eye traditional area na modern Sembia watu abwantina na ekwa dia man bebu no mo mpotemu osem omumfo omo ense emfanye adwuma
Wenye ensam ahuru binuma oka ho ena enyimbre akankanfo ebi ni ajepe ne yagingwa achoyefo atro na nsonyefo susu aso do kama a odimu osipi isita yemfambre mosomo donhwerokro a ode henanyim ye na enyimbre yajepe ne asuzua yede kasiebo no yeze bre wono medin ede insuraba odro mensa menyi menuaba
Aisha esobetimi afram Aisha Wanga
Mayamfa na asosronko yamfa ma aboafo enyimbre wo so hena sen ma oye Agyenkwa Express News no num pemo de no yetu na yeze aba wa kwanam abusuan yare ya papa yare amama nkama asem yade ya obi ho mo asabesebe mpene duasa na onsam fata do obobahwe wa deja because of yare nti oboba wudin ma abohwe ode enyimguase na ho babre na na ode babre nti mesrew so ye stroke yare bomos dan na fokoda na oye edu Herbal clinic ho enye bia oye stroke patients ni na woba ubenya hwana woto bosume ba san na ntem no na asore gina wona ado waka na erekwa akwaye wadwuma demra so na ye bema na ayamra wo mpomentum moto wo mpoma mesro eduba akopa wiase afa na nyina waje atum na wode afekua pemma mpon center for scientific research into plant medicine FDA so waje atum nyebe nonom ebopo adwuma ebegina do abo adwuma de mu ode mepa chaw hwehwe oye edu herbal clinic natural kwan ewo mfimfirima nto mfante man kesim eho na Dr. Edu Muhammad wo frɛ no ewo 0201 044221 0201 044221
Mamin kanfo asomdwe ntontom som FM on se we yembre no pɛ no kwasom a ababade ewa yem fantman se na na yɛ asomdwe ntontom som endo pen kase na nkse beti na kundwom na nsɛm ɔtoto to abanti no fo a wo hwam na kyɛ sɛ emu oduye papa de bia na tete wa na sɛ ho bia na wo fam no foko pie mu ewo konkoni nyame somafia na kache ewa asomdwe ntontom som a eno ewa kunfi otom na won so kwagye won se na be ya nso betumi so abɔ obra nso edi akwanu bia na yɛ de enete som anasa Sika sama ya basana so wadwuma sam ena ya basan so kokoni amesma fie o se bram baka wo ha no fa twere na mfa ne nsɛmfa nto omo akwankyerɛ nto wompuwe na wopɛdem bebi bia na wo no bra aya okonkoni amesma fie na kache na nso baje ayaresa sana mekan na som gentonton so mechi akwan so de no dafo a wo hwɛ manya gira kwan ekunfi eye otom eno nso obaka kotu fan so bepiem ewe kunfi esohia na wo bepiem ewe no aka cha driver for ne se wo kɔ asom gentonton so na sa rabi omunyo obaka kopiem ewe Chone bianso to me so akọ enkan fro penika so da asomdwe tonton som was 0547 692 297 0547 692 97 na ma menkanfo asomdwen tontonsom school Ghana enfemo sem eno na bata ina so omodi omoba no so ekwekwaje eyentete pa nti yo bata ya wo hwa mende nwure na afo ba ne bra na yentwe no ba no enfemo nkora no munyimade sanso tebrofo na hya so se school no pa asayewa mo so school fees no so edafo mo boni baka kire se affordable nti wo mpo na wo pede wo kwa school campus so de je ye papa nkora no so de ai nkora no nyimade nti wo ba no fa na bra ya badju na teteno edi amaw na hostel facilities are available so ya so na school no so so the boarding facilities so nti baby bia na wo no for ban ban yen training no enfema we be sasa hemfo no bo hu asomdwen tontonsom school Ghana mo akira kwan enya yira kwan apam junction anka monti no bra apam junction catch driver for no say wo kwa asomdwen tontonsom school Ghana mo no kwa ko tu fa na do munyo piem kama asomdwen muli for school ni pen for 0243 4444 0243 4444
abusia mayenjina asomdwe entontom sum school yedo na yentwe no ho yenjina na abo afo nkrato yaba ensam no dede ya abo ne beda ye besem megu odama na yede amo yetwe ho abasisia
Kofi guys, Agyenkwa, Sombo.
Wo.
Osode.
Edi na mi hu. Wo na wasi nante a wo kwai.
Osode. Ya ria boyfriend to me and say obibini ba ya wa beso. Dr. Dwe. Ye udeni.
Edu Herbal Clinic and Jimmy Sanu. Me phone no. Ehe ne yamfa manko. Nanso ankosi aga. Ni nyina akɔwie. Ewo Edu Herbal Clinic. Said nkrofo esi kanfo Edu Herbal Clinic no. Se wo ma yade edi usu a na wa hawo ho ankasa. Stroke ayarefo tisintam. Na yade ben. Diabetes, hypertension, malaria, asthma, typhoid, empamu mreye. Ene nia wo pawo. Ni nyina mu aye ewo Edu Herbal Clinic.
Wo pa che se Edu Herbal Clinic. Ena asa wo yade.
Logole.
Owo mankesim. Ba fi krom. Afeka Aswa Kogalaria Market and a burger split flat. Fair 0243 989368. Edek and Kwasumbo.
Edek.
abusia ma yansan soma wa kwaba enfambra Agyenkwa television Agyenkwa express news do na enyimbre yade ensam yade bro na jembre na yemfa ensam nchichumri yemfa mbada na yazoroko akopem ewo oye embrese bagofie oye parliament house na ensam a ende osi oye parliament house na oye adibia anu odin yi papa ni nyina ye oye parliament assurance committee a wato de wonhwe na wonye nhwehwem emfa oye akosumbo down spillage no ho bia baye afi a etwemu kwei o getting to be 1 year ni na oye akosombo dam nsu no opa ya fa no spillage a anamdo ma otentene ko miamia bebre ko se ejapade na afi nso adan ahoro nkankampo mepe na wei na ende opanyini pa ohwe oye adansi na ndwuma so ewo man konkon Ghana oye owura akojo oponkroma ko kohia oye Parliament Assurance Committee a opanyini pa ndinde Samuel Okudzeto abrakwa ye gomitinenyi edema oye demo committee na Okudzeto abrakwa rototo be demna oye work and house minister owura oye kojo oponkroma nansema okache ni nine den ehwe anamontu a aban no tu yifa oye akosombo dance spillage anamdo ema de shedom a wo mepe na oye nkronkro ahoro a no nso owo oye Volta region nsu yiri otumi no okọ ha ho anamowa aban no etudi afade hu no onye ye wanimpa bebre ya nsu yiri ni fa wo anan ko twade oye osoefa ohwe ndwuma na afensu adansi so ne aban ka bomuhwe na woboa oye adehedom a oye nsu yiri fa wo no aban no atu na adwene mu kura de nneoma otwade wodugu akwani moboa ma ho na asabe wana dan ebubu nsu afo ne japade no wobenye bebi na wode honiti atu na honedidi mu nsu so obotum na wabo na wei ena okokuepuem ewo oye committee ase a onamdo Emma Ora Samuel Okujoto Abrakwa Oye Gomtine Yidim Oye Parliament Assurance Committee Okaka na adwempa de kire Oye Ora Kojo Oponkroma.
On the floor that they told us that they were moving out, and I condemned that, and they did a U-turn and came back to that same location. If they were moving to another place, why didn't they go to wherever you say they were going to? They came back.
Can I respond?
You respond when it is time for you to respond. They came back to that same location. They didn't go to any other location. And we are not discussing military movement here. We are not discussing that. So this red herring will not, will not be entertained.
We are discussing insincerity.
It is your response.
No, you raised
your
insincerity.
response.
You
that
raised
was
insincerity. You raised insincerity.
Can we have some order?
Please.
Can we have some order?
Can I respond?
Can we have some order?
Minister,
Can we have some order?
Mr. Chairman, please.
Can we have
you
some order?
put this?
I hope the Honourable Minister is aware.
Please, thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Honourable. Yeah. I hope the Honourable Minister is aware that if this committee is not satisfied with the assurances you have been given this House on the matter of providing housing for fellow citizens who are taxpayers, who have equal rights as you, Honourable Minister, and us here. This committee, it is well within our right to recommend sanctions. I hope you know that. We can even recommend a vote of censure if we take a majority view that you are not attaching the seriousness, the urgency. This is not a matter that we reduce to political football, deflection, obfuscation, red herrings, as you are trying to do today. It's been a year. People are living in distress. People are devastated. Fellow citizens, your contractors, after their late arrival, are even behind schedule. You are now looking at some 14-day window to go to the site. Clearly, we are not impressed. So we take a very serious view about this matter. We are not here to engage in the usual political banter. This is a matter of enormous public interest.
Chairman, can I respond?
Lives are at
Yeah, we nye ensem a opinion pa oye gomtine nyidema Parliament Assurance Committee Samuel Okujoto Abrakwa oka kire oye osuofo a ohwe ndwuma na dansi do ewo man Ghana mu na Okujoto Abrakwa wi pe na opinion pa ne de kodwo oponkroma oye osuofo a ohwe oye ndwuma na dansi hodo ewo man Ghana mu osensam a Owura Okujoto Abrakwa rekanade onye ne ya adwen ne onye ne ya adwen ochina onye yi ono nso so sabe ochire na adwen pa abobọ na adwen de kire oye committee no
of playing political football, of deflecting, and of introducing red herrings into our conversation. We have to have a right to respond to those accusations that you have made. You earlier accused us of insincerity. And I suggested to you that, with great respect, without a challenge to the fact that you are chairman of this committee and that this is a committee of parliament, I mentioned to you earlier that there's work that is ongoing. Within 14 days, the regional minister and myself will be back on the ground. This will not be the first time. We'll be back on the ground to engage with the contractors and make a determination of why they are behind schedule and when they will complete. And when that is done, I'll be able to ferry to this committee updated timelines of when they'll be complete. But Chairman, I'm saying to you that if you introduce a concept of insincerity, of playing partisan football, of deflecting and introducing red herrings, it is respectfully within my right to also draw your attention to instances where I am of the view you have done same. But I don't think that that is what we are here to do for the benefit of the Ghanaian people. For the people in these areas, the number one interest that they have is that we complete these projects on time for people to benefit. But if you choose, Chairman, respectfully, to accuse me before the whole country of playing partisan football, not being sincere, of deflecting and of introducing red herrings, then I have a right in my own defense to draw your attention to instances where I believe you have done same. I don't think that's what we are here to do. Specific on this matter, within 14 days, myself and the regional minister will be on ground once again. We will engage with the contractors. We will have clearer timelines, which I will share with you. If we want to go into the questions of parliamentary football and deflection, I don't think that you intend.
And there, Equity and Infuina Equashi, Yema, Okodo, Ewo, Embraceable Gofia, and Abra, Oshafa, Oshe, Inuma, and a dancing, could you upon Chromaco Ewo, Oya Parliament Assurance Committee, Nasi.
Now, my main car was Agyenkwa Express News, no, and Ogusa was shown. Young check as a one so and Fairmount so diam. NPP or more General Secretary and it need the Justin Kodria from Ponce in Sembia Botwabontin. Nensa more Jabotwabontin, I say NPP among Yoko says, Yana, but you do winning. And I said, no mercy penny said, and Yadio Betty and Abasabasa so esim. Internebia now we are party and as a party B. Sabatu couldn't be any resource in about 2 say no one will win and no one from us from Jimuli. Once in a well you say no one from the Boko, Bessabasabia and what's say a boom. Essence about to Nedi and women said, Omopasa some Agyenkwa and Yadoto Abano. Young question somewhere a General Secretary NPP among Yokon editor.
We stand for peace. We believe the rule of law. We are proud of the multi-party democracy that we have enjoyed since 1992. And as a political party, we will not canvass, we will not behave in any manner that would defeat the peace that we are enjoying in this country. That would throw this country into chaos. That is something that we the people never do. But however, we also not be coerced into submitting that, one political party is so desperate that if they don't win, there will be mayhem in this country, so therefore we should hand over power to them. No, that one I will say it and say it over again. That we are going to election, the will of the people will prevail. And when the will of the people prevails, that the MPP must continue. No political party can subvert the sovereign will of the people. And we will stand and defend the rule of law and the peace in this country. That's the point I mean.
General Secretary NPP Amanyokonum Justin Kodria from Pone Samo Auditor Ebinsu and Yakwa Share Yanum. Now, Sano and a National Peace Council sponsored in Sembia Botwabontin. Now, among some more Botwabontin in the air quadiama political parties in Yanasem. A young members now Mudio when I saw most support you when a young no Munsu yet to trust me, young no Munswakam. More Moon Transfer National Peace Council for Babontinaba camp. It sounds so Munsu Bue, but me so aqua from Yensha someone wants to do too.
We took that note, we took note of that from the NDC, and interestingly, you have come to the same thing. So it becomes an understanding. That's why I talked of written laws and unwritten laws. We come to the understanding, therefore, that what Ghanaians need, the two major political parties have so far demonstrated that that is what they expect of us, the Peace Council. That we should come out. Anyone who makes a statement that is not patriotic, a fear statement, something that can bring about the disturbance of the peace of this country, we should give you a shame and tell you that whether this is wrong, you should have done this. That's right. And when that is done, and your apologies start attacking the Peace Council, you will expect that you will also be in a position to be able to come out to say that what the Peace Council did was right, because that is the mandate that we have given them. That is one very important.
Where I am smart National Peace Council for so the about Bontinum. We are political party penina so member back who actual statement about Bontinum we said statement you about Bontinum and Yabak we say to me about me out a day who are there to a Ghana this year so now one about Bontinam back as I am found for no transcend National Peace Council form on Mabaka Janina so and show him.
Abusia Adamo was so good retain now when you go to show Agyenkwa television in the Enyumbre Agyenkwa Express News na ye guda ye kan ye zema no na nyame adoma fi next week de kono ebia na pede wa Edward Adwenkyerɛ ede fa oye dwumadin ho ansam a ye ze bre wo na won so akonya na baba ma na won so a WhatsApp na attest na Edward Adwenkyerɛ fa oye news no ho ansam a ye de botu gua no wonso so de wadwen kire eze afon nyame adoma fiti next week de kono ye de bebro abusia ye twansam no de dia na ye nkonkopoem ewo oye Ghana omampanyin na adodankwa ekufu ado na asoye na pepe de nsembi atugba na abusia ebaka ya beye America kreni ewo oye yan sub region ha meko was regions no Mali wa ye ku Burkina Faso ku ekwomia bebre nso so ku bebre na we si ewo oye ECOWAS oye aman ni mu na we ena na adodankwa akufu ado ono na oye akane oye ECOWAS chairman onche bia ena ofido modern sembi ababotu gwa nse maruka na nyina yin obaya enke ECOWAS nhwe na wante oye standby force bia wobohwe na sebe mpneduasa wenya oye intel bi de oman bi pedo oye ku anado otu abangwa quickly intentam do na dem oye standby force for no we tu ejinem ema waku etia dem ku na obebeba no we nyina wonye yenti enende obi asori na wafotum ahye ni nsem abra emramma no ho kwan do otu abangu no na onia no we tu no we tu aban na egu osese ye yedama obobo pa ema bantungu basa ya onam do odi oyene ohaw amanihu no etukwatena debre oye omanfa wowo dem oman ne mu no ne nyina botum na wa abrase na adodankwa ekufu ado ye Ghana mampanyine de dem nsem nyina tu gwa ewo second African Security Conference and Exhibition okodo ewo enkran in the day na ode dem to tosrey do to ECOWAS enyim de wonhwe moa na wanti oye standby force bia wobokun etia oye abantumbu
constituting the ECOWAS standby force. At the last summit, the ECOWAS authority agreed to bring the ECOWAS standby force into being as soon as possible. I have no doubt that had it been in existence earlier, it would have served as a deterrent to the multiplicity of coups and the spread of terrorism. The establishment of this force is essential for maintaining regional stability and security. It will enable ECOWAS to respond swiftly and effectively to threats, uphold democratic governance, and promote peace across West Africa. Moreover, the standby force will have a crucial role in crisis management, supporting member states in addressing security challenges and encouraging cooperation among nations. This collective defense mechanism reflects our commitments to the values of peace, security, and democracy, and represents a significant step forward in our shared efforts to build a safer and more resilient region. 4, enhancing maritime security. Africa's vast coastline and maritime resources are a critical part of our economic development.
Wenye ensem oye Ghana mampanyin na adodankwa ekufu adodu tugwa for oye economic community of oye West African state wonhwe na wanto oye standby oye force inde wobokun etia oman bi obosore de olutu aban egu
One sample from no man penida da John Dramani Mahama no so e Frankatuni Edma NDC amanyoko ne de sembia abocho abontene na ne nsemo ade abocho abontene nyina e kwadi ama electoral commission for sem akwamia so mu ye omu adwuma ye sanse nyema wo so omu ye no ono John Dramani Mahama hu so omu ye na omu so ye electoral commission for omu hwe ne se na beya asundwe betumi aba e wa abatu ye de animu ye ba abatu na omu hwe na register voters omu din na ade no omu entran fanko police station for sanse wo ye easy e wo se wo ye wadwuma ye se na beya mfunsu bia enkonko ba eye mudwumadie na amudi e wo ho no na owie sa so na sanse de chop so sem eye NDC fo ne de omu amunim sem abatu ye de omu anim so mo make sure so free and fair e betumi se pina bia so etumi so akwa enkanti easy form omu ye omu adwuma ye nkwohwe nsem a John Dramani Mahama editudwa
NDC is going to come back. And I can assure you, anybody who doubts it, mark my words. Inshallah, by the grace of God, 7th December 2024, NDC will win the election. Recently, the Electoral Commission opened the register for people to go and inspect their names. I'm sorry to say there's a lot wrong with that register. The EC has to set up so that we don't have any confusion on election day. The EC is an important institution in us having peaceful elections in this country. So if the EC commissioners are listening to me, you better wake up. You're not doing your job properly. A lot of people cannot find their names. Other people's names have been transferred without their knowledge. People have registered for biometric cards. People who have done multiple registration, their names are still on the register.
Wey ayan sama mampani dada John Duman Muhammad Sadi aboto abontene kwadiama isi forcem omunye omedwuma yesi na ba ya ntukwa bia nwokasi e wa batu e ba batu emu na nansenya omu bi omu registered to us wa ubekwa no akwakohwe udin sa udi mistakes aba no according to ya John Duman Muhammad chiremu adin bebre na omudi na mwentumi antwe ne yem into atoto ase electoral commission forcem omunye omedwuma ye
abusia mayenjina electoral commission ho nsensemi na yentwe no ho semako ye ba nsam no bebre na ene waka ye de badan
Amanfui asem de daba anything abrani na se nyankopon man no elko ahohiehie mu a tumfo nyankopon soma no somafo ma ne beje om oye bi wo Moses abreso oye bi wo Yesu abreso oye bi wo komsheni Muhammad nyankopon asumdwe nka no abreso ende di akire oye ne wo Elijah nyame somafo ya abreso Ghana ye nyankopon ne man te say Israel ne Arabia na se de ode osom homa ne kronkron bia koma Israel ne Arabia no eduru oman a etoso miensa Assyria Ghana so senti no nyame somafo ya Elijah Malakai 4:5 the osom kese no kware som no eka adasama ebom meyi hu frim e kristofo enkremofo nananom tidie bia wo mu no se wo pa hoto asomdie apomoden onyincha yeye ni mpuntu na dankwa ma uwu a aheman no wakomu bidia mekamfo nyame somafo ya ne asomdie ntontom som enkambom dema nyame somafo ya se wo ba nyankopon fi a bone fate ayaresa abawo yeye tumidie impuntu inkunumdie ne beya wo de a bebide na edi adanse ese papai omankuto omakawa omanchene no akwantere ni mpa ibodede isane se nyankopon ente nia nipa de nsa ayem se ode ne sa to so a look 440 osi esunsunfi ne betutu efiri mu ma wenya wa yaresa ne wabra boyie menyo tinyefuo ti se Thomas na mo begidi ti se Peter na bedi akire ti se Barnabas na weni beje ti se Zacchaeus asomdie tonton som won finfi mantem Central Region ekunfi otom na san wo Ghana afana ha nyina ene amanone frɛ nyame somafo ya wo ahomaturufo esu 0543 466 275 and 0277 1263 08.
abusia mayan na wase de wokasa mfonyin no da hoda Agyenkwa television do ensama aka no de odoso yi papa na yezo ruremu a na yeba oye mfimfini mantu ha mo oye kurobi a ne dende okwampa a owo ewutu senya west oye abato password eho na ende menyorika se no isum agi oye kuro no afa ne nyina ye oye enkrofu bi asabesebe mpinaduasa was won suro nyame na woye amamboefo wodemra enetum ahye honin sem emma oye enhoma ahoro wa oconnect oye light de ma oye oman no wewiewia oye ahoma no bo no wakogina na wode sekan yo sedan yo ade a wodi twa na odem kwahye na wedwetwa oye ahoma na obwa emma oye light gina do nda amenyorika se krum ho ade de yusum ka bi ena wowom na empemfo sika kumohoi wagine kwekunenum mayenkwa ahoma no do na yenye na amanze bonyi a ono na nyitue mu kuranje ma okọ otwiko obraman e wodam nsensem hu ina no obotum na ode nchiremu osafata ode adan oye Agyenkwa television ahwefo Isaac Kwabna onye hensentwonyi a odi nsem echi Isaac, good evening.
Good evening, sir.
Na bibi abakoze aye penyimfo sika kumwojin kwekunenum obanadan na sabio ahoma obwa enyinam kan na etumi gina do nyimpa bonofo bi wo wi ahoma no nkyerem ne tedanses ya
yo but we say last Saturday in the lighthouse you know he say normal lighthouse here into they try say we have the marker almost family but we try
another wadema washen was one across in Divya na wako akodi wanasem
Let's you entry Divya the big man. La police will come for the couple months the big man which makes me know it's what I should say. We are kind of a crack and I say a yellow crack.
Okay, so the man we are no me, or yaza what I ye, another way a first time, na sabio, multime mufi, say, bibi damro cordant, when you be ma, we would the ransom that damu of woodin, yen so, na men, na one show one moneta na jo, na one woody the man yam ransom and sense of home. More oban the man, no more to other dama, and a more ben a musmu to found what Bobwa, and Madame Mazin waiting the wager.
That's true. This guy entry that the visa entry that. This is the first time TC actually announced us from the other. Actually, if you are going to do my entire I won't have because if you are not there, at this time, I was saying, it's me, almost me inside the MFA, the academy. And I also will say, if you are in give me light into a mama, you're insure and because insure a usual mechanized ball in the light now. And then rate is your right more and the money against you. Because he is young with his mother.
Yeah, Miss Mother Zoom for and the Fuahini. How many days na mother the Zoom?
And
7 days. And I'm paying phone country and far home. What's it then? What about Bobuana, Mubedema at Bob?
I am sending one the more. You have your light in the
okay.
You are board director of communication on your friend actually. You are board yen GC so I'm a year. You are actually after so the MP so I'm not sure that you we are happy in John Quayam. So I'm not going and I'm going to be a lot of wine now.
All right, the Kwabana final paper. Is it university?
Yes, university.
Na ekaya na mama abo ne papa abo adisia ne mo how ya we na wacho ne pepe wi na refesa den kankana. In fact, menim ma awofo ne refam. Ena menim ebusuafo no so wo fam sisia no. It's very bad. But the mompa nsa nyame don fa ne kransie yie. Abusha ye gina we do na ya tua ensam no de dia na yenkonkopoem ewo oye NDC fo hwan akache eko oye atwa mantem oye Western North oye abato empasoda ende ensama ofi horeba na enya ensama sabesebe mpinedua sansombe ye hwehwe de obotum na waba ewo oye Ghana no onyaze obotum na wabam ni nyina anye de oye Electoral Commission won won sansam enende wepuem ewo oye Asem North na baye ended daddy be nyina no ehwe oye constituencies ahoro ni nyina ra bebrena na wo kasa efa oye voters register no na adeshodom a wo ye Western North nsema wo kan nyina inde Electoral Commission wo mbra bonten na wo maka nkire wo nimpa dodo a wo oye register nim osan wo so hwe ndom anade register nim nimpa dom a wo register nim a wo de fi enkan wo de ba ya na e de compare oye hwana wo ye registration no ewo oye center hwana wo di bi aka ho ade na abrodo kura wanti ase wo so nyim bebia Electoral Commission ko sasa de midi ne baka ho a wa do so dam ti Electoral Commission pa so medwe da so medwe botum no wa batere me yina ye bohu de wuro da abatu ye mpa basabasa ye ne za ombra bonten no omachirem sentirinti a edom ne bi abaka ho na wei ena anamdo emma mberehye bagwanyi dzima oye sehwidwu aboso ne dendi onyimnyamfo menta akando densem bi ababotugwa na smaru kan nyina inde obi are hada onya da ode asomdwe baba sisi abato yekotu wei si he yebasan ne peace park wei yan sign wei si ntokobesi yan hand over power ne ade oya de bia ne fa ne bebre na nso be gina Electoral Commission do tisa Electoral Commission bombo ma asomdwe ye hwehwe no wa ba onye na edwuma yi mama nkoye de argument baba we sementem ho ase we se adena ntedem obandam odi oye ni kasepa na oze babraye onamdo ma oye onyimnyamfo minta akando sehwi dwaboso brehye bogwonye de dama fotu semi the call the ma oye abato commission Electoral Commission
with the view only copies that will be given to EC's office. So these four figures, there must not be any difference. Once there's a difference, I just said there is danger ahead. Either it's a clear incompetence or it's a deliberate effort to rig the elections. It's one of these or both. What is which? So, I'm here in Diablo. We are all preaching for peace, peace, peace. But the very things that I did peace in the Bible, nobody, absolutely nobody in this country will sit down for anybody to break these elections. And nobody is prepared to go to any court. Nanyamana Ekosuno is a clear testimony that what's ahead of us is not and it's a looming danger. Let's all take our time. We are auditing the register. We are on the same page. We all have the same figure. We all have the same copies of the register. That at the end of the day, they never call the various police station.
Yeah, and they are equity ye and Pungina equity ye embrace Bogoni or she Juaboso or you for or your minta a candle.
Young Tracker Sabano so and Fairmont so the additional West she then to move so I know what Western North region else says she would the air about to empress so enam or more to toss a binding in pen for some muncho when you ambush of Nina Sem or money in Sue our moon put him wop now or more pay a pipe and sabo moon put him was in a bay or manian supanso annum now or much more in Sua or more sanum no another far washerman yansam ketua now or more blaze up a panasa insurance and sasso in shada and tessa into so na mo said the dwale mo de adwane ne nasefo intimpenfo embrem na kwan so mo fa so a ye omunya sanso ne de mo bramu chinchin se kwan no so wa intimpenfo embrem mo eya pipe na mo nso nya bi eno yankwohwe nsam mo de twidwa bra samtwafo kopie mu e wo ma ye
de nchemo sui a ewo dodi nsum yesu a ye mu kuruma nsisi nso ho akwatwe aman nsu minu a iburu kurumani na ase ndijisi ya nanti be konsim fansa na penfia no nti e do fa so amana to abanse na dawroma onye na omre nsu ni bi anyesa ahwe di asem kase pa na bebekuru mu
Nkruma sahidenti ni nsuo ni ha pipe di kuruma we kwese nsuo kwa tintin nsuo ne sanso enye papa mpo 20 minutes na me di nsuo na bedu ya bla ma bere nti yesra ban bebi bi owo bia wo meyem wa lofa pipe emre enti sa pa de ya bebi di nsuo fa e ba no kura na enye nipa bebere na ntimi nko pipe ba kupo ni kuruma ti yesra ban bebi owo bia wonno me no mo aye no de pipe ba kupo ara se numpa
we eya de hia omo we eye sehwi eye denchimu e na mototo ase eye omampani ene nipanifo se amunchimani amahwe omo sanso nsu omo sai de dware omo de adwane nyina enye baako sei na minchaka sabano so amfama so dia nam eya queen mother so mo wa ekunfi traditional council fo na mototo ase da ye mbebu na mo wa ekunfi se mo mfa mo nsanye adwumade se na be ye nso a ometumi so mo abra wo metumi abo akwa enkan yankwohwe nsam a eya nana esininsi editudwa ewo omo mpotem eho
yedem na said you before na one NGO for your bay na be hia no wa boy yes le no am da dogo the for any say go no wo chire no wo awa di mani ma obe chire di mani misu say ya marketing say ya research say ya nyama o be ya go di mani na say what na wan ka say what on for the dey akra na croquet no wa say wo na be na ko na ya why you put some in the mind but the football age and the ball see you do now when you school for ya to be aye kakatan you know what dan our question to the mind you show one friend say obi a so dan the maybe say be ya we school for and the demand the best ya what you mean ya ye edban na sport na abona amuzina dia ni na everyday youth I for na we are the money be ha aka say ye bay odlomu na for the modern condition you know me the dam so na ho say be we be na da for na wa tre ana be sha so kono bro so ko modern why you money to
oba hima no ewo ekunfi okrofo adidin na esininsi no de twija bra omo eye NGO fo ene aba hima omo wa ekunfi traditional omo organize workshop en membebu na omo wa eye ekunfi na ne nyina no se we ensanadwuma omo de kire omo sina ba ye ekunfi mbebu na omo nso omenye ensanadwuma nso ede abo omo bra na nso ada ene ye queen mothers binum so ekasa ye ewadwumedie na se ngwohwe nsem omo nso ede twija
sana na anụ ahịa mba afọ anade mimi anụ nyala ọmanye sumpampum na nyambo a yemi anụ mi na nji wọfọ na wa aba so mo ambaka hi anụ wọnkọ adwe na adwe nyina wambla wambọ bọ nye nne ho wọ samidma wontum wonye amobi onyi mo bedi mpo okita ne samidma onyi mo bedi eyi masa me ha no wodi wenwe bo mu mo arokodua nkobia na enwa babrede obeye eduma because we kunfira nye eduma ba na ba ya busy banat na de do wenyi se daba ha wo ma me daba ha wo papa daba ha onye ma no fanyi bia owo kunu na se bo ho sabe ta fe so ya kunpo de ne sa na ye eduma awo awo se bi woni eduma o de so mi wenwa de botu aye eduma o tere mo sha ye eduma bia be ye bia mo nya ida wo boto ni nya nya nkofo obobo nya wo botu nkute do bia fan hu shi on fa hu mete bia fan hu shi na ye fi nyama basa na nya na bibia o tere bia la obobo ati medina no da baba e ku sha sama mbe za le mu yo ha ni wa ji papa ale ni she bi da ya back na ko ni ni wa ji na se me bunde bonjour za ya be ya me bia ka ni ji on ji sa ni ma ze ya zo ni papa bia fa no ji etweshia ozia kasanka
aya mba himonso omonso ekasa ye workshop na se na omototo asem bebu sem obia insurance and adwuma se na beya nso obetumi di bi nso abo obra na osanso de chodo se sa workshop yo mo ye ewa ekunfin potemu no ma eno nso ara ntina ye youth fo no so betumi so aba na mo so begu so anso esuense eya nsa na adwuma se na be motumi di abo obra no de sanso de chodo se akomia se wuni nsa na adwuma gan ha se no na bra de obetumi abre intro obia mpensa na adwuma de kura wa ono da fo agwohwame obia intumi engine femfi wusem na owie sa no enetememfo omukosua nsa na adwuma bi nso ewe NGO ne eya oban ma omo sa workshop na omo ye no nso ekasa ye omo nso ebo omo abaso ye pan no nso ya sam keto ntia wohwe nsem omo nso edetudwa
omo ina sumbra adwuma ya ye na mo ba mo so be ne professor de pa wo na me etibo we me study sabe bona abo na me yi obi obotum e so me mo me tu aye na me ni ye no twa ba ni mi tin do When Benny Saga, the PhD, the command. Nyansamuduma abwa mse nda mko shukuru baby you say no way na finally da so ina asa education level me yes me share that and also the same thing he say he has been who say ababona na ebe ma na me who share at the palm na me too say na me adumala kakra nsanuduma ya adibia ebe bua ye onyi nti bibia la oya bayo semi na onyi eduma bia ye no onfa no nso eduma bi no onye na nsanuduma ebua pa ema wa wo ya abayo no woni nko mbele no mu efise owo bibia wo be ya ebetum di sikaba wasinema obi mpo fo wa ya da wo be chewe ni na odo ahwe nti sanu duma ebuaka motivation
aya mbebu na omodi omo hye ye nchekere no so ekoso no enwo na omo chiremu a omo enyamfoso pan edi efremu
abusia ye tua ensabno de ama enyimbre ewo oye enyimbre no onum mpem kase ebuemu ana yazoro babo puem ewo oye mfimfini mantom heya gomua east mansin mo eho enende arehosam etumena AC ho mo ensam no nyina ye oye enuanom ebien bi a sabe mpene duasa wose de wode won saba ye adwuma pa de lala tofia kwa ngba no sana pa maso ongangazo enne ongangazo ehima ne nyina anye de woye oye enwufo tibronyi university so akronfo atayi ni nuanoma na ho mo da anye de bia obosoro bia no won safa mo akwa adwuma ne de awon wose won kwa ye adwuma kro no bo ewide nko a na wo beye onam no madam enuanom ebieni akọ wia oye moto ana brenti akọ wia moto sinko ebien ewo oye gomua dasum onamdo ema de shedom a wowo oye gomua dasum acher abrentie we abere no we su na abo wo wie nso so we nja no dama wo twatai wo ne shim wo hye no dworobe anapotututu o me chende anope ya timemufo sowe no na abrante a ne dinade oye bibi nti wentuma mfa ne din ambe wewu ema odaho wa hye dworobe a no ho nyina no apopola video ne nya akono video ni nye ni kankora enti ina ya blend no ebia na enyimbre wedidi ebi kura na ya mo kwan be hu anhwa na ofra nda lentumi ndebi wei eya rehosam a we si ewo oye gomu adesum na da mensem nyina no opanyini pa oye unit committee chairman de ma oye gomu adesum onye yen amanze ebonyi yawo oye bueja ntwetwe nkomo na ochekire nsem kwan a anamodo ema abrentie yi timemufu a wowo oye gomu adesum wache na bro no siu na abowi wadija wadetunumu na wahye na dwurabe yankonkwohwe abra owura oye Isaac Ejiu Junior oye unit committee chairman dem oye gomu adesum all church nsemu de kire oye yaboja
chairman here, and I'm at Isaac Ejiu Junior. And just this morning we find 2 bodies here, so I tried to call the police people to come and take off the body, but yesterday have not come. I think they put fire on them, so both of them have died now. For sure, I don't know who people killed them or put fire on them. Trying to ask them, but they are not giving me vivid explanation. All what they are trying, all people are saying is they just come and find it. I was even asleep and they come and call me that this isn't happening here. So as a unit committee chairman, I have to call police and then come and take off the body. So this is what I can see, because this morning I also came and say I think they fight with them. They fight and then struggle with them before putting the fire on them. So this is the only evidence I'm having that they.
Wenye arehosam a we si ewo oye gomu adesum abranti asabe on page me binye wa kwakohie ne akwanhie wu na video ekwohwe ye unit committee chairman na owo gomu adesum
ya track sabon so edi amount so the driver for mu ye adwuma de fa adwuma akokwan no so edi nsem bia bocho abontin nyina ne sem akwamia sa ban ahwo mo boso oba bia mo kwan no mu edi amount enam santa mo do tractor besi kwan so dwuru kwan no so nyina ma fiti and dey ya make say ya no do for wo hwa kwan no so na esi fa je na embo omo ema mo adwuma entumi enkosom nti omo do trasra ban so mo hwa no ye omo kwan no emfa mo omo esanse na kwan no first no kwan na yesin wo ko hwe mpempe ya kwan si na esi fa ye no a onora fo a wo hwame nya asem ketonti omo toto asra ban sem omba ye emfa ma omo na timemfo so omo fo kwan no so ekasa ye ngwohwe nsam a omo di tudwa na timemfo echire mu a kwame asaya propaganda bi ene chase ekoso sans on person mo yesa se na ba ya edin tawantua bi ana se ndwuma pa ye onobu ato forcing enso aje ewadwuma kupotem wono enwo batumi so ato enchima na driver for ni timemfo omfo kwan so na omo keka mu adwo no da fo a wo hwe na nya asam ketua na omo di sa asam nyina etudwa bra ya report ba ko pa fifi ni se ko piem ewo mu akache wo yada so ya cheka sabano so edi amau na penikasia ono ede eye Kolebu Teaching Hospital anom Dr. Opoku eye ampuman so edi sembi abocho abantini semo ode abocho abantini nyina asem Ghana doctors ane nurse fo ahodro bebre na no matu fe kopiemu ewo bikro eso are so bi mansini nyina na sem omo wi adwuma anaso omo ko school wie na wo se omo tina Ghana ha sei omo ye adwuma de boa Ghana no omo anye nyina na sem omo akotwa sam so omo sa akotwa sam enye ena Ghana ha sei no so nyema nkwaye ehwanti no nya de omo betina eya Ghana ha sei aye adwuma nto bia wie sa no no mu etu fam omo akobi man so akwakoye adwuma na enam sa no tu kopiem wa Kolebu Teaching Hospital doctors ni nurse for omo no omo ashot omo ndoso wo hwe experience ya nurse and doctors omo ndoso nto mo to sere eya abanse on for ne emfensifo ya ngwahwe asem a Dr. Opoku so edituja
once there are push and pull factors. So once you have the situation where there are better conditions being offered elsewhere, then people will, elect to move to those places because they feel they can make more financially. And so that is something that is there. But then but concerned, because it's a trend that we are concerned about. It's not really there, because at the moment, I think we still have reasonable numbers of staff to work with. But I think we need to do something soon to stem the tide, so that we can retain the bed. Because for us, it's not actually the absolute numbers leaving, it's who is leaving. Because if you have, let's
who
say,
have you lost?
Exactly, because if you, let's say, you have if you are to look at it in terms of the total number of nurses, probably you may see that the difference may not be that much. That's significant. But if you look qualitatively at who is leaving, because if you have, let's say, an ICU nurse of, let's say, 15 years plus experience, when they leave, it's like you have a whole institution. We've lost a few of those. And so then that's why I'm talking about the trend. We've lost a few of those. But then we're also trying how to retain the stuff, because one of the challenges...
Penikasio ono Edel Kolobu Teaching Hospital, Dr. Opoku Ampuma Ninsamo Odituja Bloko PM join you Sonny Samtroni Bako Editre Enkomo.
Abusia ye tia oye nonum MP Kasia Bono do ye de amawa onche bia no na ye de bewi ya nesa na mayenko amanye se mu kakra na openyini pa nizinze oye George Eshan a oye NDC communication team member ewo oye ekunfi abato empasodo na odensem bi atugwa na nensem orukan nyina inde Ghana fu honenyi baji ye pa se oye Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Baumia abato aye kwa akotui se odi ntwo odi nkuku a Ghana fu honenyi baji ye pa na nensem orukan nyina inde ehwe ensam a oye omampanyin abedi echira ona akuri aso oye Frankatufu de mo MPP amanyeku Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Baumia ehwe nensem bia okan ya na chere papa sabe mpneduesa onya adwene papa bia adama Ghana fo na ne nyina ye ensem bia okọ hia oye nsentrofo edene koside na wobisa ne nsem bi na orekade se woto aban anampo de se ndwuma ahoro no se otumi ye dame nuoma ne nyina ra so oba abanim na obaye omampanyina ebaze na obaye we ena opanyine pa oni dinde George ehye ni gina do de kan de onwene Ghana fo so onwene Ghana fo ho a nkadama asemi onka odedame nsemi nyina tugwa ende anope ewo Agyenkwa oye Ghana Today dwumedendo abra na digi ti egom ena owura George Eshan odedame nsemi odedan ye
Baumia has admitted or say man muadi.
Do we call that person a gold? You lose what idea is it a gold?
Then they say muadi mbeti obey ni na.
Nana papa say deliberate Ghana for amuhe. Dr. Mahmoud Baumia say, and I am quoting him. Omo ye media engagement in obi be ko bisa no question. Or say the one adwunu mu nyina ne so ya oba e de na obeye. Nti wo hu say Baumia adwunu mu no a competition keke na oko on dwene Ghana for ho.
Oh how?
Yes, because oh woni made asa wo ye magana ni hoto no. Wo say wo nye
na wo
be president and na obeye. A insult to the intelligence of Ghanaians. Atemdidie a Ghana for asa wo so.
We ensem a communication team member dem awekunfi abatom person de George Eshan de tugwa na ono anso ha wo MPP afemu no opanyine pa ndei oba be ginem de ma oye MPP amanyeku no ewo oye Ghana Today oye morning show abra na digiti egom na we ena oba boto gwa de omampanyin na adodanko akofo ado ye de ode oye sika 2 billion ode babo wura oye free SHS mu na we ena John Dramani Mahama oba boto gwa de question bi obisa ye na kire de demiska na watcha demiska botin we twa to ho de wode ba ye oye school free SHS no demiska ni nyina na wode ba ye ana we ba ye oye a heated our debate and pay ewo oye Ghana Today de konkohwe ensema okodo abra wo fa yaw osoja.
You said if you have 2 billion, you won't take that 2 billion to feed some people, children, and to home school fees. I am giving you a lot of respect because Mahama said it. That's what 2 billion.
Abusia anti yasrapa video no de we gina fa kwompedo bo move. We ensema oye wo fa yaw oye MPP anamsinyi in the day oba Ghana Today dwumazedo no do ya shuye pa
Yan chaka sebo no so emfama so de enyu tufon ekopiem ewe ninje ka sebo emum Ghana gospel artist and ne de aye establishment so ede nsem bi aboto abontene ne nsem ode aboto abontene nyina ne se abra ne maame efa yefu no eye Esther Smith no na opese na nka opese oyi eye Esther Smith to chene na oye na adu so obokwa ye konfo Anoche Teaching Hospital na akwa about eye Esther Smith na ya menchadi na eye Esther Smith ni maame ne na akoka e kire eye Esther Smith ni maame said Davida ma onfa ne nsa emfa nka yefonu na aya sofo ahodo nso eka e kire maame ne said onhwe na wenyi Esther Smith emfemfire sans Esther Smith be obi obegidin ye papa na nyame adwuma nso Esther Smith nso ebe ntonhwe na wenyi eye Esther Smith nso anto achene na saso na ne papa nso so eka sa ntino nyame nchaade de ne maame anto Esther Smith anto anchene Esther Smith ka gospel artist wa Ghana ha say na ye wuyi ni sinchia na wa ye ka tako
abushia ye jina Esther Smith ne ho nsansama wo be yina egu wonyini ngu Monday ne maame yina ngu ande wa ba yanyuntunyi kasepa ze ama oman Ghana na ne nsansam nyina do na ye de oye enyimbre no num empem oye kasiebo Agyenkwa Express News ye de nyina ye di esi ha na ensama odi akoten ende ewo kasiebo emu bi ne
Mampenida da John Dramani Mahaman so Edin Sembi Abacho Abontini na eko ediama isifo ensam no ti ye el kasebo no emu
demra so na ete wo kasebo emu da na adeda nkwa akofo ado a oye Ghana mampanyin de oye entotosre de astro ye ECOWAS de wonhwe na wonte oye standby force bia wobokon etia abantugo
Queen Mothers omuwa ekunfi traditional council for so de nsem bia Abacho Abontini na ekwa diama mbebu na omuwa eye ekunfi se omunhwe sanu edwuma
demra so na ete wo kasebo emu de adehidom a wo oye Western North abato empesodo na wosre electoral commission there figures are what the fee oye national what the abano odoson chen oye names are wo ewo oye abato empesodo nti ombra na o machirem emfama won
openikasio no nso ewo ye Kolobu Teaching Hospital nso and ni di Dr. Opoku eya ampon so de nsem bi eboto abontene wote ye el kasebo no emu
demra so na eti wo kasebo emu de abrantie bia ono ne dia inda kro no atai vole obowia de ewule weko wia oye motorbikes ebien ematimemofo a wo ho no waakire na aboren ekun etwaja de atunumu ahyo no dwerabe
Ensam fro e kan some way hu and the Bible so sa Agyenkwa Express News it is the ankasa na yam fast the place emfema ya boafo asom dwentontom sumpempene upenso papa pa cha se na wo de wo so akokohyemu na ya asom dwentontom sum en me kanfo e de am konkoni ya mesmafo se wa ya ready bra oho bia na etete wona bra na mfa nsa emfento so ubon asom dwentontom sum e kira kwan e we kunfi otom enanso baba piemu e social na wakacha driver for say wo ko asomdwe ntontomsom omundo bokwa kopiemu ewo asoye wa jekonkoni ya mesmafia ne na mana frem 0547 692 297 0547 692 297
abusia momenkanfo edu herbal clinic memfama wa mepocho wa yaresabia no wa hontobia no se stroke yare na wa aboso e wo so ye diabetes so ye mpacho yare bia ye ntuma modin bia no stroke edimu akotini ye pa fabra na Dr. Edu Muhammad de edruba kan bosum ebaasa ko bosom anantem no na enye wa hoto asoro na reko adwuma do damas na ye be ma na routine sabe mpeneduasa ayamre wo mpam agogo ododo ehu oba no ho apasabe na ho afo ekọ 2 minutes ekọ 1 minute 30 seconds na ho esan wa oye yare pe edek superman bi no bubo bi twetwe bi ambo na je wo mema ye face ho ebenye duru bi ato wo bibia wo tun bi duru bi a ebonwo edu herbal clinic natural kwan ewo mankesim be fikro frɛ no ewo 0201 044221 0201 044221
Obata bia mfa na ba no enko asomdwe ntontonson school Ghana esan say ye school fees no at the phone school compound so efe ye papa nkora nso nyimade etebrofo afa double ye school fees no eye affordable ubon school ye kira kwan ewo Apam Junction ankamo eno nso kwakopiem ewo Apam Junction ukacha driver for say wo ko asomdwe ntontonson school Ghana omo no kwakopiem ewo aso di open case da e school na no ne number 0243 024344 864
abusia ya ye pene enyimbre na ye de ensam a ensakan ne de brɛ wono medin the Insuraba Odro Mensa, Minimuaba.
Aisha is always me up from Aisha Huanga.
Mayanda Yanim Peninfo, our boy Henechi, the executive producers, no, Nana Digi, the Maraso, and Nana Hima Khadija, and Alfonso, Nana Asare, Oye Programs Manager, Camera, Oye Betty, MCL, Mr. Dakon, Same, and Alfonso Ben, Gideon, Tamara, and Alfonso Stephanie. Awone nyina wo boy Emma ende enyumbre no kaseboi otumina aba wa akon abusa me nyina hai na ye na wase de ejembre na enyane tina ye nyame ya adom bedom ye we nkum yen na so de na nkwa gyen na ochina ya baba boso